Buyer's Guide Step 9. Negotiate repairs if needed. Sometimes you'll get a really clean inspection, and there's maybe a few things that are minor on there, but the house is really well taken care of. It's a good house, well maintained. You can send a waiver, you can firm up on the house, and you have nothing to worry about. But if you find some more serious issues or more pressing issues that need to be addressed right away, there'll be red flags in the summary of your inspection report. We want to get a remedy from the seller on those if we're going to proceed with the deal. So here's the thing. Remember how I said we have this place under contract? We have it tied up. We as the buyer have the ability to kill this deal. The seller does not. So we have leverage. They want to hold this deal together. They've tied this place up. And as long as you're being reasonable, you're not nitpicking for nickel and dime stuff. If there's something that needs to be fixed, most sellers are going to be pretty cooperative. They'd rather fix it and deal with it, get the deal done, because they also know that if they say no and you walk away, they've got to go through this whole process again and have another buyer come through and inspect it and maybe find the same stuff. So it's in the interest of both parties to get a remedy for any serious issues there. Again, I say serious issues because if you're going to start nitpicking and nickel and diming and asking them to make the house brand new again, you're not being reasonable, you're not really bargaining in good faith, and they can push back really hard on that. And they can just refuse. They can just say no to everything. And then you've got to decide, okay, am I still buying this house? So I've got lots of strategies for this. I've recorded several videos on this very step in the process on how we get this result, how we get what we want. And we're going to propose something to the seller. We're going to say, okay, items A, B, and C, we need to see fixed. You're going to ask them to either fix those things or you're going to ask them to take money off the price. Most times it's easier for everybody to just take money off the price. But certain things, you kind of want to have them done before you move in the house, depending on what it is. In that scenario, you need to make sure it gets done properly. So we're going to add an addendum to our offer, usually with a holdback. So we're saying we want item A fixed by a professional contractor, and we want a receipt provided. And if that cannot be provided, X amount of dollars will be held back from the sale. And that X amount of dollars will be a number that's much higher than it would cost to fix it, because what you're asking for is for it to be fixed. You didn't ask for just money. You need to give them an incentive. It should be cheaper for them to fix it than to pay the money, right? Because you just want it fixed. But you want it fixed properly. So built into your addendum is also a chance for you to confirm with your agent that the repairs have been done to your satisfaction. It's a bit complicated. Usually we're just asking for money because this is complicated, but there are certain issues that you're just better off having it done before you move in. I'm going to walk you through all of that. So this is where we have leverage because we have the ability to cancel the deal. And if that seller still wants to keep this deal, they got to work with you. So effectively, it's unspoken, but what you're saying is, it might be kind of a bluff. What you're saying is, I'll walk away from this deal if you don't fix this, or I'm willing to walk away from this deal if you don't take this money off. And you have to be convincing of that. I have to be convincing of that. That's my specialty. So we're going to negotiate those repairs as needed, if needed.